anuanom ne before ya mama kwaba eba FunnTV so mesel se ene ye adafoforo a wode aba channel yi so a obe subscribe na wa like yi video yi na after watching the video no so betimi ade comment comment section ne mu na uwi so a wani ji ye channel yi ho so betimi ene ye news na pese wadofo no Mensa eka news yi bia betimi a share ama all loved ones nti ansa na ebe kono eye ewi ya yetu ye niko Bole Bamboi omo MP ewi ya otutu bi ma Mensa den pa na enen so ye eda eye yewura John Mahama omampani dada John Mahama ema ono so akopie me wo ye frɛ no ono so akopie mu wo the Upper West region. The Upper West region. I also to also region ho. What I say? Hi FunnTV. Mesro say obe subscribe. Now like. Now share. I'm a front so answer akabi. Na ensema ebe tujwa awie. And there's a Bole Bamboi MP no. Waka nsem bebre. Ayi biama Mensa pa say about 2 years about 3 or like omobebo Ballot box no ban so what I say it is a police for omo ntwen ma bibi mbesi omo ntwen ma krono bi ede enko so election yi mu tina message also be subscribe and our like video yi na wa add any comment into the comment section box. What I say, intimacy or say obejebre kakra. Now the ye audio ya etwasu.
Let's move to the Savannah region, where the Member of Parliament for Bole Bamboi in the region, Yusuf Suleiman, has reiterated that the National Democratic Congress, NDC, will ensure its policies the ballot to prevent any electoral irregularities during the December 7 polls. The Bole MP was addressing voters during his campaign launch.
I have taken it. The presidential for Bole Bamboi is a danger. The whole Ghana, Obama has already won. My message this afternoon goes to the Electoral Commissioner. I have always asked a simple question. Why is it that even when she's going to the salute, she will need a contingent of military men to follow her? Is it the first electoral commissioner in this country? We saw Afarijan. And when Afarijan was in office, Afarijan never moved with a contingent of military men. We saw Madame Charlotte. Madame Charlotte never moved around with a contingent of military men. Why is it that today, even when she's going to the salute, she has to go with a contingent of military men?
My colleague Christopher Mako is joining us for a conversation on this. Christopher, so tell us, we know that the Bole seat is a safe one for the NDC, but how is the party strategizing to shore up the presidential votes for their candidates this time?
Yes, so Grace, the NDC in the Bole Bamboi constituency over the years have been doing well when it comes to both the presidential and the parliamentary elections, probably because that is the home region of the NDC flag bearer. If you look at the dynamics from 2016 to 2020, the NDC has increased its votes massively in the constituency. And so this time with the construction of a maternity block for the Bole hospital Hospital by the Rodina Foundation, several interventions by John Mahama himself, and he is gaining much more momentum in the constituency. Taking a look at the various communities and the visibility that the MP and John Mahama is giving in the constituency means that they are going to get more votes, especially this time that the people have promised to give Mahama a comeback to power.
And talk to us about the general political atmosphere in the region. Apart from the fact that it is a safe one for the NDC, we know the NPP also thrives a bit there.
Yes, so if you look at the Savannah region, the NPP has 3 seats and NDC has 4 seats. Now, the NDC is saying, claiming that they are going to claim all 7 seats in the Savannah region, as the NPP also claims. But the reality is that if you look at some constituencies in the region, for instance, you take the Damango constituency, where the Lands and Natural Resources Minister is battling it out with Adam Mutawakilu, a former member of parliament. You cannot predict the dynamics here because each of the political parties is making efforts to be able to win the sympathy of the people for them to translate it in the December 7th elections. Now, you look at a place also like the Salaga South constituency, you know that recently with the intervention of the drip equipment in the constituency, there were some disagreements between the MPP and the NDC, leading to some tensions in the constituency. So it is also a hot area to keep an eye on. And so looking at the dynamics in the region, some seats obviously are safe seats for the NDC, but you cannot tell when it comes to the MPP in some of the areas, even though the Damango constituency is where the MPP has majority of its people saying that they are going to vote for lawyer Abu Jinapo. You go to the Salaga South constituency, like I mentioned, the NPP's candidate, even though this time the NDC is holding on to the seat, but the NPP's candidate, Adam Salih Fubrama, is making much more effort to be able to claim the seat from the NDC. And so it is interesting, and we hope and pray that by December 7th, if we are all alive, we'll know how the voting pattern will go.
Definitely, Christopher. It looks like the Savannah region is one of the regions to look out for in the December polls. Thank you for speaking to us. Christopher Macon is my colleague in the Savannah region.
This land of opportunity, there is very much we can do. There is much we can do even now to turn things around. And I am heartened that my recent suggestion of operating a 24-hour economy in Ghana has been heard by the finance minister, as he mentioned in his recent budget statement, in the form of what he called the 9th economy. However, my idea of a 24-hour economy goes beyond just a 9th economy, which is to boost tourism, as explained by the Honorable Ken Oforiatta. I envision a 24-hour economy where hospitality facilities, filling stations, manufacturers, construction companies, garbage collection companies, mining and extractive industries, agro-processing industries, harbors and ports, financial services, digital startups, and BPOs will operate preferably a 3-shift system 24/7 in an atmosphere of safety and security. Heightened security needed for a 24-hour economy will also provide for safer cities and thereby, in effect, boost tourism. This 24-hour economy initiative I propose will be voluntary. It will not be imposed. Businesses will be encouraged to sign up with tax incentives provided for them and enhanced security and lower electricity tariffs after peak hours. Special meters will be employed to provide what is known as time of use tariff to deliver cheaper power to such businesses during especially the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 a.m. The 24-hour economy I propose is for jobs jobs, and more jobs. And to render it simply, Ejumano Kofi Beyebi, na Sali Fonso Ayebi, na Enyonam Ayebi, na Court